I set up this community because it felt a lot like we're all in the same war with a common enemy, but it was like we were going into battle without any radio communication between us. And I don't want to harp on. It's fatherhood isn't like fighting in a war. I wouldn't know what that's like because I've never been a soldier. But it can be tough, and it has its tough moments. And statistics show that I think in our 40s and our 50s that that's the hardest period for men in terms of mental health. And that, when I say the hardest period probably in our whole lives. It's kind of like a U-shape of happiness, and sort of the next 10 to 20 years could really test us in that regard. And I think it's I attribute that to just the society's demands on us as fathers. We feel like we're pulled in a lot of directions, whether that's by our wives, whether that's by our children or our bosses. Feels like we're stretching ourselves a lot of ways and not really, it feels like we're doing a lot of things but poorly. And then at the same time we're suffering from our own sort of existential crises, like midlife, which is, what is my purpose in life? Why do I wake up at 4 a.m. with anxiety occasionally, or sometimes, every day? Why don't I have financial independence? Why does the bloke across the road have a bigger house than me? Why am I losing my edge? Why, when I take off my t-shirt, my kids laugh at me? Not you, Dunny. Your kids are probably scared of you when you take off your t-shirt. But if there's one sort of guiding purpose of DadMod, it's about actually, if we can be curious and open-minded about learning and self-improving, but then also sharing those learnings amongst each other, then we can really manage our anxiety. We can really, start to discover what our purpose is. Stop comparing ourselves to others. Stop worrying so much about material wealth, and being more resilient to all of the setbacks that are in front of us. I think if we can accomplish all of that, then there's actually no limit to what we can achieve in life, and no limit to the positive impact on our own kids and then their children.